Welcome along, everybody. We have got a microphone that's working. How are we doing, everyone? I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you've had a good Sunday since I saw you saw you on Friday here on Twitch, saw you last night over on YouTube, and we are so close, TBS. Currently it reads 10k on the page, but we have 9,987 followers on Twitch, so we are 13 followers away from actually hitting the 10k on here. So we might hit it tonight, we might hit it this week, but we are going to hit it in the near future. So yes, 5 figures. That is awesome on both channels. Evening Culture, welcome along. Sean T89, welcome along, and thank you for resubscribing for your second year, for 2 years in a row. Thank you so much. You are awesome. DBS Twister, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. Thefisherj, welcome along. So I am, let's head over to, I know what my, I might have to do something before I start, because I've just realized I nearly ran out of space on my recording drive earlier. 51 gig should be okay. Let's just empty the recycle bin on here and then it won't complain at me. Yes. Empty that recycle bin. Yeah, that's all good. And then that won't complain at me. And we'll be happy. Hey, Badger Farms, welcome along. Scalaris, welcome along. Books, I just played it most of today. Cheers. It's a good game. I really like Construction Simulator. Remember that we're starting, RE starts with, basically starts with 300k because you have a 200k loan. So you can repay the loan straight off, or you can, as long as you buy enough land with that, to cover the 2k loan, or 200k loan. Ginger Flips, thank you for resubscribing for your 5th month. Welcome along. Right, I am gonna get into my game over here because I hadn't loaded up because started a couple of minutes late because I was trying to download something that we need for tonight's stream. That being, where are you? Please be in here. I definitely downloaded you. I've downloaded you somewhere. I want to turn on the precision sprayer pack because we're gonna need that, but I thought I downloaded the Kubota pack. Did I download the precision sprayer pack by mistake? I don't think I did. I thought I downloaded. Give me a moment here, chat. We need the Kubota pack. Oh, really? Hang on, chat. So recently, oh no, I downloaded the precision sprayer pack by mistake. I didn't mean to download that. I meant to download the Kubota one. There we go, Kubota equipment pack. So this, oh no, because it's on a different internet connection now. It should be fine. It's got 30 seconds left. Perfect. Barbara Black Sheep, welcome along. Yeah, I know. It's because the pack I want hasn't downloaded. So I've got to come out of Farm Sim, download it. It'll take me a couple of minutes. So yeah. So yes, I did say in last night's stream that I would have the winner of last month's giveaway announced to announce today, and this month's giveaway starting. Unfortunately, ran out of time to do that today. My video didn't upload for today, so that will be going out on Tuesday instead, and tomorrow we've got Attingham Park. So I've got to do it that way around. So it's all go, and then Thursday I'm hoping to put together something a little bit different, because we are down to 3 series now. We've got Attingham Park with Stone Valley, and then we've got on Fridays we've got Forestry Friday. So yeah, Attingham Park is going 3 episodes a week this week. Right, Kubota pack or Kubota equipment pack is downloaded. So now I can go back and do this. Now, my internet connection is running on my phone, so it should, or my stream is running on my phone, because it's just the easiest way to do it. Gamer Dragon coming in with a raid of 38. Welcome, 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 scumbags. It's Jax, welcome along. Windy, welcome along. Who else is coming in? Rob Simo, welcome along. Pebble Rocks, welcome along. Right, let me find my Kubota equipment pack. There we go. And I do want to put that precision sprayer pack in, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. Farmer Tomo, welcome along. Gamer Dragon, welcome along. Guys, if you are not following Gamer Dragon, what are you doing? One of the best streamers here on Twitch deserves many, many more followers and many, many more viewers. Hi, yes, welcome along. Steam Fan V2102, welcome along. Voxbull, welcome along. Right, I'm going to hit the start button there. There we go. Meanwhile, oh yeah, it's still a non-existent thing. King Scorpion, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You are awesome. Kicking off the hype train. While this is loading up, come on. Chameleons sharing 100 bits. Thank you, Chameleons. You are awesome. I'm now dancing because it's Sunday night. You got me dancing, chat. Oh, there we go. Come on. I'm doing well, thank you, Milk Tanker J. There we are. Go follow GD, because you should be. Right, it is June the 2nd. And we've got to get fun, because we need to spray. Spraying is what we need to do. That's all right, GD. I will see you on Wednesday, my friend. Thefisherj coming in with 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the subscribers. Koshkin1, Thrandal333, Threadris, Leggy5, and NHS123445656, who I already thought was a sub, which is interesting. Welcome to all of you. Right. We need to give this a wash as well. We haven't washed this in ages. Oh, actually, this is going to start cutting out as well if I don't repair this. So we need to get this in from its MOT. There we go. Right, let's just clear off the disco. There we go. Much better. Did I want to replace it? No, I did at one point, but it's since been sorted. There was a shader issue with one of the recent updates that made the disco look awful, but it got fixed, so it's not an issue anymore. It had gone bright pink on the inside. It's no longer the case. Right, how much milk have we got kicking around? Milk 3,900, so that's not a full tanker, so we're good. Right, we need to get these fields sprayed, because especially the linseed is full of weeds, yeah, it really needs de-weeding. So that's what we're going to do today. We've got 36,000. We're going to take our brand new John Deere. We'll get a front weight on it, or we might get a front tank as well, but I'm not sure how much we're going to need. So we might just put a front weight and everything on here, and get spraying. We should be able to Do I put the GPS on? I think we won't worry about the GPS or the X thing. 45 hours is not brand new, Reba, but we got it secondhand. It's brand new to the farm. How you doing, bro, by the way? How big is my milk tanker now? About 6,000 litres. I redeemed supper. What's for supper? Was shredded beef, mashed potato, and baked beans. Arbitrary Hubis, thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming. Welcome along. So yeah, we are going to we're going to get a sprayer. We are going to get the spot sprayer setting on it, and we're going to get rid of these weeds today. And I'm really my worry is the linseed won't work. That we won't be able to do it on that. Rob Simo coming in with 100 bits. You are awesome. Thank you very, very much. Ooh, up to level 3. I'm logging at it to make space for a grain site. Oh, nice. Oh, I recorded tomorrow's Attingham video this afternoon. I've got to edit it before I go to bed tonight. And, yeah, I've made a mistake. It's a good mistake, but I made a mistake. Right, what do we got on offer? Oh, yeah, we saw this last time. This Arion with less hours on it, but slightly more price. Hey, Damon, welcome along. We hit a level 2. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the support, everybody. You are awesome. Right, where are we? We want a sprayer. Where's the sprayers? Bum, 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 bum. Keep going past them. I know I do. There they are. Right, so we've got a whole load of Kubota stuff in here. This was the one that was recommended to me. So working width, we don't need more than 18. New, old, or none. We'll go with the new. Is there a difference? I'm going to go standard, and we want the spot spraying, which is why we've got to rent this. Hey, Danji, welcome along. Hey, Grey Dog, welcome along. Oh, wow. So we can go prone. We could go John Deere green on the tank if we wanted to. I'm not going to. We're going to go Kubota. But I'm going to add a little bit of... yeah, I want to add a little bit of detail to it. Do I like it that way around? No, I think I like it the other way around, actually. Like that. I think that's a nicer setup. Right. So we are going to lease this for now. We might end up buying it eventually, but we've got the weed spot spraying on it. So lease that for 3,340. Brilliant. And then we're going to want a front weight for our John Deere. So let's grab one of those as well. I'm doing well, thank you, David. I am. 900 kilograms, or no, I'm just going to go with the 900. Buy that. Yes. And then we need a pallet of herbicide. Buy. Yeah. Okay. Right, not bad. We're down to 30,000. Oh. Been watching my Madgin Farm series. Wow, Milk Tanker J. That's going back some. Go ask what map is this? It is Calmsden. Yes, Grey Dog. Oh, no. Around here. There we go. Hoya73 subscribing at tier 1 for your 22nd month. Thank you very much. You are awesome. Yeah, nice Kubota sprayer. Evening, Eugene. Welcome along. Yeah, definitely more weight on the back. How much is left in the pallet? 200 litres. We'll have to come down here and get that. How did construction team go? Went very nicely. I enjoyed construction simulator a lot on Friday. So yeah. So this is now our general fieldwork tractor on the farm. We probably would have been better off with the class, but yeah, it is what it is. Like all tractors in farm sim at the moment, I've got an issue with looking around. You forgot to add the tent. Oops. Now I'm hoping that because we're spot spraying, we won't need a huge amount of herbicides today. So, it should beg structure simulator. Yeah, started laughing up. Yeah. Good plan, Thefisherj. Hey, IDK low man. I see you. Actually, I know what I should have done. You know what? How I know I need a week off? Even when I get free time at the moment, I end up just not managing to do what I want to do. There we go. As soon as I can buy them. Oh, nice. Right. So yeah, we do have quite a weed infestation. I'm not worried about these crops. That will be fine. It is the linseed. The linseed is quite high grown. We're expecting to probably harvest it next time. So this is going to be very much, will this work? Right, lift it up. But this should improve our environmental score as well. Well, it's spraying. Is it getting rid of the weeds? That's the question. Yes, it is killing the weeds. Fantastic. And it uses so little amounts of herbicide, but that's awesome. So yeah, we are going to get rid of all the weeds just in time for harvest. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it cost 30,000, I think, to get the both GPS and the crop sensor on here, but might be worth doing. What is linseed and what's it? Linseed is used to create linseed oil. It is a type of flour. Yeah, you get seeds from it, like you get seeds from canola. Now, the beauty of this, I'm just going to jump out and then jump back in. Beauty of this, you can see that the herbicides, the sprayer is occasionally just spraying, and that's the spot sprayer. That's the spot herbicide sprayer, which is awesome because it's just going to increase our environmental score wonderfully to spray our fields with this. And it's going to use next to no herbicide doing it as well. This is a function we cannot use on Attingham Park. Because, of course, it's one of those things that is a very modern technology. And our main farm on Attingham Park, we don't use the any modern technology on. We can use modern tech on contracts and things, but the farm itself is, yeah, is old stuff. Right, I need to get a screenshot, and this is the perfect field on which to get it. Oh, up. Yeah, so who are those asking what linseed is? Flowers, little flowers. Spot spraying the linseed. What I can do, I wonder, I haven't tried shortening this like this yet. Oh, no. That's quite good. That feels like a zoomed in shot. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I think that's the autosave. Yeah, so ploughing can be, you can plough in the rain, but if you can avoid ploughing in the rain, you should. Oh, wow, look at that shot. That is just awesome. FarmCatGR photography. If you can avoid ploughing at all, then yeah, avoid ploughing, because obviously with precision farming on, that will improve your environmental score. But if ploughing is turned on, you will you'll end up getting a lower amount if you lower yield if you turn it on. I mean, you're not forced to do anything, but obviously to get the maximum yield, you need to you do need to do the things you need to do. You can no, subsoiler still counts as ploughing, I think. Still counts as because what it is, it's deeply affecting the soil. In precision farming, your environmental score improves depending on how little you disturb the soil, which is why direct drilling is the best, because you get a much higher environmental score from that, because you're disturbing the soil a lot less. Yeah. What the realism experiment rules mean by having ploughing turned on is that you have to have it turned on, so ploughing is something that might be required on a field. Hey, Teddy Bear One, welcome along. I am so unbelievably happy that we've managed to earn enough money to get get the weeds sorted, because it's going to improve our yield no end this year, and it's not even costing us that much, which is just brilliant. We spent 3,000 renting the sprayer, and we spent 2,000, and we spent what, 1,000, 2,000 getting the herbicide, and we've because we're using the spot sprayer, we used it so we're spending so little of it, or using so little of it. It's great, and it's going to improve how much money we get from all of these crops too. Oh wow, it's sensing where the wall is and lifting the sprayer. That's cool. Yeah, this field is really badly affected by weeds, so very pleased that we've got this in here. But a lot of people just want to make everything perfect with precision farming, but it makes you balance trade-offs with many of the yield bonuses. Absolutely. What you want to avoid, so maybe not getting, you don't maybe want to get the maximum bonus for precision farming. What you want to avoid though is what I had at the beginning of Attingham Park, where I went and sold my first set of crops and got a negative value for my precision farming, or for my sell-off. Attingham Park is turning out to be a really interesting series because I can't use the automated parts of precision farming. So things like I'm having to manually adjust all of the lime spreading and the fertilizer spreading and things like that, and I'm never going to get a perfect score on it. Hey Vitalik, welcome along. Get a negative score when I sell straw from the fields, because check your fields. You've probably got a negative score overall. You're really enjoying Attingham? Thank you. Attingham's doing really well. I mean, yesterday's video went out massively late. I mean, it went out an hour before I streamed. And it is my top video for the last week. Which doesn't normally happen when I have a late release like that. Today's video didn't go up because it just wouldn't upload. Unfortunately, that was my VPN's fault, not my internet connection's fault. So the VPN node I was connected to was just really, really slow. So yeah. Do I ever use the the lighting setting on additional settings? Nope. I have the basic lighting setups on here. B77226, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. There are more weeds on this field, and it is using more herbicide to get rid of them. But that's okay, because we've got plenty of it. I think we're going to have to go down there with a trailer and pick the stuff, the remaining herbicide up from the shop, because yeah, we're not using enough to take this up there and refill it. But it is going to be a whole load of weeds. Hey B77226, welcome along. You're cultivating? Nice. Hey Poolman71, welcome along. Yeah, this is the Kubota equipment pack mod. So this came out at the same time as the Kubota DLC. It's a whole load of standard in-game equipment, upgraded and converted to Kubota. So it's stuff that's available in real life as Kubota, but it's been given a whole load of extra options, like the spot spraying options and things like that. And branded Kubota. Why don't I use Proceed? Because Proceed is Not the most realistic way of doing tram lines, which would be the only reason I would really look to use Proceed. If I was going to put in tram lines, I would put them in manually. I have ways of doing it, and I probably should put tram lines into my fields. What's my go-to mod? It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm looking for my go-to tractor mod, is probably the 10 series Fords. They are gorgeous. They are wonderful starter tractors, and yeah, I will plonk them on pretty much every game save. And if I'm doing a start from scratch, they're a great tractor to start from scratch. They really are. So that's probably my most go-to mod. If I had to pick one mod to put in, I'd probably put those in. I haven't really used auto drive. I'm using Courseplay a lot on bigger stuff. Right, I think that is it. So there, and fold up. And out. There we go. Right, we'll head down the end here. I was very resistant to using Courseplay. I mean, I'm having a ball using Courseplay on Stone Valley. Stone Valley, it's really useful. Any reason I don't use lighting? I like the base game lighting. I always have. Oh, manual attach. Oh god, yes. Manual attach is a mod that if I don't have it on a game save, I miss it so badly. But yeah, what have we got in here? This is canola we got in here. So we're doing canola and linseeds this year. So yeah, no straw on the farm this year because we have a lot of straw. So I didn't see any reason in doing straw this year. Yeah, there are a whole load of new textures on this map. Whole lot of customization. You can really see the spot sprayer doing its job now. So as we're going over the weeds, it's just spraying the spots where we got a weed as opposed to actually spraying everywhere. And it's and that's why it ups your environmental score, because it's so much more targeted. What map am I on? This is Calmsden, bro. What majors have I changed? I've made no changes to this map. I've made no changes to this map in GE. I have expanded the farm, so you can see we've got an extra shed built on the side of field 6. The other thing is I've split field 6 into 3 fields. So yeah, will Maze Plus go on this map? At the moment, Thefisherj, I have no plans to use Maze Plus. I don't know what effect it would have me putting into a save game. I think, hey Steve, welcome along. Yeah, what I might do is look at putting Maze Plus in the next Let's Play I do after Attingham. So my current schedule for that, or my next arable Let's Play, because my next Let's Play will be on will be a new forestry one next month. So my next arable Let's Play will be probably start January. I think I'm due to finish Stone Valley in at the end of December, and yeah, the next Let's Play there will probably be with Maze Plus. Not recommending installing Maze Plus into save games that established. Yeah. To me, without lighting, I find FS2 too arcadey. I've never, I mean, each to their own, but I've never felt that. I've never felt that issue at all. I always find that most of the shaders and things just make it too dark, and in fact, to me, they make it even, yeah, I don't like it. I rarely like it. It is October already, yeah. That's the thing, Steve, it is. This John Deere is going to do us well, I think. This 6M. Think I ever had the 55? No, because it would be a lot more expensive to get it up to the same engine. So, yeah, we did have a look at the class. Saving. There we go. I haven't tried the sample lighting on the additional settings mod, no. As I say, I'd never really felt the need to alter it. Yeah, it did get good. Yeah, Platinum DLC next month. It's gonna be awesome. It really is. Gonna rebuild that roller coaster. My Forestry Friday series will be moving over to that map. So the Forestry series will go twice a week. We'll transfer everything over. Presuming we have more money than a start from scratch, and yeah, it'll go from there. I'm probably only going to keep the TLX. I like that setup, but the rest is yeah. I have little problem with the forestry physics. I do a fair amount of forestry, and I don't have that much problem with it. It's certainly a lot better than it was in the past. I mean, it's I don't have so much problem with the forestry physics to the point where it affects my enjoyment of the game. Well, I found it all depends on how you cut the trees. So I'm very careful about the angle that I cut trees at and things now to make sure they fall the way I want them to. Doesn't seem to make it too dark, just find it more realistic. Well, as I said, fair enough. Each unto their own. I'm not somebody who's I'm gonna say that, you know, if you prefer playing the game one way compared to another, then that's wrong, because it's, you know, Whatever helps you enjoy the game, Matt, you know, that's the thing. Which is one of the things I love about Farm Sim, is that it is so able to adapt to the ways in which people want to play it. You know, there's a way to do it for everybody. From what I've been told inside on Platinum, I can see myself enjoying it. Yeah, I think Platinum's going to be fantastic. I think it's already rekindling people's interest in forestry and farm sim. My Forestry Friday vids have seen a definite uptick since the Platinum Edition was announced, which is awesome. Because, you know, if that's any indication, then people are interested in forestry and farm sim again, which is brilliant. Downloading this now? Awesome, Hippie Solace. Farm sim, calm, roller coasters, kind of. What it'll be is it won't be actually using those things. It will be delivering the wood to complete contracts. What I'm hoping is if it's delivering wood to complete bits and pieces, then maybe it's you take on a contract to deliver X amount of wood to build a ship or something like that. That would be awesome. And I'm really hoping that that's the kind of thing you can do. So sort of built-in one-time contracts on a map. That would be fantastic. Yeah, and then that's the other thing I always look for, Steve, is for people to be using these features in mods. And I'm hoping that, like the Kubota DLC, as long as you've got the Platinum expansion installed, modders will be able to use the new features installed in or that come in the expansion, because that would be fantastic. That's always been something that saddens me about any new feature brought in a DLC or an expansion. Is that feature not being available to modders to create. And the Kubota DLC definitely showed that it's possible to bring a new feature in with a DLC and make it available to the modding community as well, which is awesome. Right, we have one more row. Pre-release, yeah. So pre-release, I pretty much expect is the wrong word. I'm pretty much hoping to have my hands on it the Friday before release. And then, yeah. We'll go from there. No, I think it'll be maximum. It'll be the Friday before. So every DLC that I've had for FS22 so far, and every and the game itself, I got on the Friday before. Right. There's a couple of so if you're I think if you're a gold partner, you get it a bit earlier in the week. So someone like DJ gets it on I think the Tuesday or the Wednesday, and then silver partners get it the next day, and then bronze partners get it like the Friday morning. So I need to book that Friday off. DJ is an awesome guy. DJ is fantastic. I got to spend an entire weekend with DJ in Amsterdam, and he was awesome. I have nothing but good things to say about DJ. He's an awesome guy, an awesome friend, and I am really gutted I didn't get to go to FarmCon. The J-Man James, thank you for resubscribing. Whoa, for your 26th month, you are awesome. May as well buy, you always only have to. You have the screen, and I have the receiver. I just need to activate it. So it's all installed. It just needs activating. I don't know if we have any actually. Oh yeah, we do. There are some small weeds in here. So I don't know if the spot sprayer will work on the small weeds in here. Let's see. Yeah, it is good. There we go. Yeah, everything locked behind the software license. So this is a field of soybeans. What do we got on here? This is, yeah, soybeans, because it was the only thing we could plant. But that's all right. We'll just, like on Attingham, we'll store them in a corner of a shed until we can sell them. Although we can store up to a maximum of 3 crops, I think it is. Oh, the other thing we do need to do today is we do have to sell the eggs. We've had eggs sitting there for a while. So, yeah, we need to sell eggs today as well. And then, as I said, I think next time we may have the linseed ready for harvest. Yes, I better see if the link works. I don't think it does yet, does it? I'd be surprised if it's working already, Steve. But yeah, guys, that's one of the reasons why I always say please use my link and everything is because and use my partner code if you're buying any of the DLC or anything, because it's not just that it helps support the channel, it does, and I'm massively grateful for that. But on top of that, it means that I'm able to get hold of the DLCs and things like that quicker, and as a result I'm able to create better content to get out to you guys, because if I've got 48 hours to actually create the videos before any embargo lifts, then that is, you know, that is just going to result in better videos. So Matt, don't redeem the monthly giveaway. There is no monthly giveaway at the moment. Your points will go nowhere. Giveaway will reopen before Wednesday's stream. But yeah, last month's giveaway is closed. Hey Dave, welcome along. How you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, there we go. I'm doing well. Don't work. It won't do, Steve. We're a month and a half out from the DLC launching. Oh well, we've got many more points. Luke Alder 1988, thank you for resubscribing for your 30th month on a 30-month stream. You are awesome, and welcome along to you. 6 weeks will play, it really will. I got a week's holiday I need to take at some point, and I might take it around then. That would certainly make sense. I'm trying to find out what's happening with the finals of the FSL at the moment, because I don't know when they are at the moment. I don't think they're up on the FSL website. Oh, Discord. Right, where are we? I have not looked at Edge Farm yet, Luke. No. How are you telling where I've sprayed? Okay, I can show you. Where I've sprayed, so I can see there are the weeds. You can see that's a weed there, that's a weed there. I can see where I sprayed because they're grey. So I'm looking in between the soybeans for these grey weeds. So I can tell where I've sprayed because I can see grey patches where I've sprayed. And I can see I can see green weeds in between the soybeans where I haven't. It's you know, this is why people go, how'd you get by without GPS? I'm used to it. I spend a lot of time wishing I had GPS. And when I'm using older equipment, I have the rule that I don't install GPS on older equipment. Mainly because the GPS costs more than the equipment does normally. So I can buy a second tractor for that amount of money. Yeah. Right, there we go. So let's check. That should be all of our fields now clear of weeds. Yeah, look at that. Dead weeds everywhere. Oh, it's a small patch in the middle of field 6 I missed. And there's a patch. There's a couple of patches, but there's nothing major. So, good. I'd call that pretty good coverage. Oh, let's see how our environmental score is. 67, 57, 75 on our grass fields. 85 and 87. That's really good. An overall score of 80. I'm really quite happy with that. That's great. Field 15, we've done nothing to, so I'm not surprised that that's got... And what field is that? Have I got a... Hang on. Oh, that's everything around the map. That's all the... Yeah, okay. That will drag it down, actually. So I was mentioning Maize Plus earlier, increases the milk production of cows massively. Oh, does it? Okay. Hey, round we go. Ah, gate post there, VF. Yeah, I think the sheep field there, that's going to be my next target. The plan is make that an arable field, sell off all of the stuff in it. And we might turn this properly into a grass field, I think. Maybe plough this up and do a proper grass field in it. Doing well, thank you, Massey Lee. How you doing? Right, so we have not quite used 200 litres. That's annoying because I can't go and fill it up from the shop. But we'll go wash these and put them away. So there will be a daily cost for having the sprayer about, but it's worth it. Kermit, no, Kermit doesn't run the FSL, but he is, he does commentate with me. Right, best place to put this. We might have to rearrange the farm a little bit. Got all our grass equipment there. Oh, we don't need this weeder anymore. That can go. Okay. Now we've got the sprayer, we'll get rid of the weeder. Because there's no point in having that weeder. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kermit does it with me and Cast by Copter, who is a professional esports commentator. Not that, strictly speaking, I'm probably a professional esports commentator, to be honest. One of those weird things. Right. Found a bug with pumps and hoses. Ooh, what bug did you find? And why can't I get in there and... There we go. Right, let's get rid of this. And then we're going to go and sell eggs. And then we're going to do some grass work. Because we do need to do some grass work. But yeah, don't need this weeder anymore. This can go. Do you get a bigger yield bonus? But you don't get a bigger, it's a trade-off because we get a bigger amount of bonus if we use a, if we use the spot sprayer compared to using the weeder. Hey, this is Magoon. Welcome along. How's it going? Vikings play in England in the FSL, NFL this morning. I did not watch the game. I'm not a huge... I don't really watch American football. Somehow I turned a 500 hose into a 1,000. That's interesting. Did you have more than... Yeah. I think the spot sprayer doesn't have quite such a big impact on yield because you're doing little spots of herbicide on a field, as opposed to doing lots of, as opposed to spraying the entire field. Right, and repair it, yes. Repaint it, yes. And sell it, yes. And we're back up to 35,000. Fantastic. Right, we need to get back to the farm, and yeah, we're gonna have to come and get that herbicide with the front loader and the... Actually, we can probably come and get that with the telehandler. So engage goods servers. Stuff doesn't always connect where you think it does, and the stuff you think needs connecting doesn't. I slowly store to tank pump. Okay. So the 15 yield perks from the base game would only apply to the weeded areas, not the whole field. Yeah, exactly, Smacky. So the spot sprayer is only doing small dots on it, so it would only drop the yield on those spots. We'll go check the field, actually. And we'll go and stand in a spot where there's a weed, and we'll go and stand in an area where there's no weeds, and you should be able to see the difference. The only downside to having a tractor with 46 hours on it is look at that. That needs to repair. That is already down by about an eighth. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got a big patch here. You can see here, expected yield is 95 point... oh, wow, we actually need to spray this with fertilizer. But you can see the nitrogen is bad. We've got a 95% yield potential. If I go and stand where a weed is, it actually... expected yield is higher. In fact, we've got good nitrogen at this point in the field. But yeah, so where the weed is, it doesn't actually seem to have dropped. So... God, we really do need to get fertilizer on all these fields. Right, that is going to be another job. Hey, SuperSad78. I'm a massive fan of you. Watch all your stuff on YouTube. You're an absolute legend. Oh, thank you. That is very kind of you to say. Ponzo's not worried if they work, but man, it looks good. Well, I've had no issues getting it to work. Right, so I need to go and get that herbicide back. And then we need to go and sell some eggs, I think. SuperSad78, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, so... do I not have... no, can't use this. We'll go and use the other tractor. This only has a bale spike on it, and I don't want to spend money, so... this is going to get interesting, because we're going to use the old 7810. Downside is that because we're using the 7810, I need to put God, this is not going to work well. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something highly illegal, I think. And away we go. Up and down like that. Can't hook the small trailer to the weight. The weight doesn't have a rear hitch. So I'm going to have to put it on the front and drive it down the road. It's going to be way too fiddly to do it any other way. But I think we're going to... I'm probably going to get rid of... I don't think we need the bucket for this anymore, and I don't think we need the bale spike for this anymore. So we may get some more we may get some more stuff for the telehandler. We've got the bale spike, and we've got the and that's all we've got for us at the moment. So that needs that's gonna need some extra bits of kit. I don't what did I have the bucket? I had the bucket for something, and somebody reminded me of it last time. I went, oh yeah, that's why I got the bucket. I do need to put a manure area in some point. We're generating manure and it's not going anywhere. As I said, highly illegal. Oh yeah, I needed the bucket to gather the crop stored on the floor, didn't I? Later, grey dog. Auto save complete. I do like that auto save, but it does create some issues from time to time. Need the sensors to raise the night. Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna have to put the sensors on to do that. I've actually got a lot done in an hour on here. I'm impressed. But yeah, we need to spray some fertilizer on that linseed. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any liquid fertilizer at the moment, so we'll have to go up to the shop and pick some of that up as well. I want to empty this stuff. I want to empty all the herbicide out and get it into our storage shed first. Then eventually I might have to end up getting a skid steer just to manage the storage shed. Ready, bro? 01 raiding with Party 1. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, ready? Yeah, so we have, I mean, that says it's a spray shed there, but basically this shed here is our spray shed. Brux209, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, you can see how much fun it is to maneuver stuff in this shed. But thankfully, this 7610 is fairly small, so we're able to get stuff in here without too much hassle. But yeah, something's a little skid steer. Maybe that old Massey, that might be a good one to get to maneuver stuff in here. Yeah, Bobcat or something like that, yeah. I mean, this tractor will do it and maneuvers in here quite well because it's small enough, but I think, what have we got in the way of skid steers and... Yeah, oh, wow. That little New Holland is only 35,000. If one of these turns up in the shop, I might just get that to manage the shed. because that would be great. I also like these little this little Kubota, most stable skid steer in the game. It's brilliant, but it is 55,000. Stray Fade, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFM. But that would then mean I've got 3 forklift pieces of equipment in the game, which is a bit overkill. Right, so next thing I want to go and do is yeah, we need the eggs. So back out with this tractor, and we're going to sort eggs out. Yeah, the tractor is doing the job at the moment, and I'm not too worried about it as a result. It's not massively neat in there, but it can do it. If I had, I wish I had a trolley or something like that. You know, a trolley jack I could maneuver stuff in there with, because that would make sense. It's finding ways to make that shed useful, and at the moment it's just really, really useful as a storage shed. But it does require some interesting maneuvering. How much do we have? Okay, it's not looking too bad, the slurry pit. We might have enough to do the fields this year. Yeah, we've got a Land Rover Defender on here. Not Defender, Discovery. Just like the one you posted on Facebook the other day, Steve. Hey, Callum, welcome along. Right, so got that picked up. Let's go get the Landy. Ow. Switch FS22 today on PC. Been playing for a bit on Xbox. Nice. Yeah, this is my disco. Oh, and forwards. Derek C 1888. Thank you for subscribing at tier 1. You are awesome. The green one, the black one you want to buy looked very nice. Yeah, I think it was on was it on eBay? It's on King Mods. You can grab this off King Mods, Steve. Marketplace. Yeah, well, my Freelander came off Facebook Marketplace. My only problem with it, of course, is that it's left-hand drive, not right-hand drive. Getting right-hand drive vehicles in Farm Sim is a pain in the butt. The only problem I have with this mod, Steve, is that in order to refill it, you have to where are we? You have to unfold it, which is a pain. Where is it? Yeah, unfold cart. Oh, has it actually stopped doing it? Yeah, we've got the window down and up. Oh, it used to be that this whole car had to open in order to... There it is. So in order to refuel this, you have to do that. Which is stupid. Yeah, I got Freelander too. It's nice. I like mine. Although it did end up having a new clutch 6 months ago. There we go. Open up the back. should do. Hunt those down. How much feed do our chickens have? Oh, the chickens need feed. That's why we've got the bucket. It's so that we can feed the chickens. Right, we'll leave that here because we're going to come and deal with this in a minute. And that will remind me to feed the chickens. Yeah, we got the bucket so we can feed the chickens. Yeah, I keep meaning to have a play with the with this. It would be nice if doing that open, because I don't think it opens. Where's the fuel? Oh, it doesn't have a fuel cap. Okay, fine. I would probably have got it open to open the fuel cap, but it has no fuel cap, so. Right, where do eggs want to go? Let's have a look. Eggs. The farming is going well, thank you, Eugene. 256298 farmers markets. Tag it. Down the bottom there. Yeah. I'd say put a. No, they so they've got it on the uncover. So normally when you refill things, you have to uncover them first. And because they've got it on the uncover, it means you have to actually open it up in order to refill it. It's a crazy way to set it up. It's very, very silly. It wouldn't be, you're right, it wouldn't be a massive change to alter it, to take off the uncover feature. Right, bring in the eggs and sell them off. There we go. And done. So yeah, 1,816 plus a good environmental score. So yeah, otherwise the car's nice. The disco's really nice. What I want is a Freelander though. Give me a Freelander from this era and I'll be a very happy man. Oh, because I've not fiddled around with mods for a while, Steve. That would be why. I'd love to put like the VF logo on door panels or rear windows or things like that, but I've just never really got around to it. Right, let's put this here. Because I'd probably, if I was going to do anything, I'd probably put it on the dashboard. You know, like a VF badge on the dashboard. Something nice and subtle. Yeah, it's a pain. Otherwise, heck, I would love to take this into in and switch it round to a right-hand drive. Because I did that with the Defender. I changed that from a left-hand drive to a right-hand drive. But I remember how much of an absolute screaming pain it was. Right. How much have we got? 4,467, so no. That'll do. Mr. Kerry King 98, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh yeah, we've got to feed the chickens next before we can go and spray the field with some fertilizer. And yeah, we're going to I want to upgrade the tractor. We've got 37,000. We should be able to put both GPS and the crop sensor on the tractor, which will be great because that's what we need to do right now. We're not far from doing a harvest, so we're going to get some money in soon anyway. I've got weight in that shed. I need to get that out of there. Right, let's drop this down here. So could probably do with putting a shelf or something at the back of this shed, I think. What we need in... Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I've been trying to get... Please try and put my hat in Farm Sim. Right, where is the wheat or the barley for feed? Is it over here? We've got 6,000 litres of barley over here. Is this other one empty? Did I empty this, or this silo's empty? Okay, yeah. So it's barley we're feeding them at the moment. Saving. There we go. There we are, 1,000 litres. That should be enough to feed our chickens. And this is why we have the bucket. And that should give our chickens all the feed they need, I think. Yeah, 1,000 litres. Perfect. Let's hold 200 chickens. I might put a second chicken pen in. We're very close to putting a second chicken pen in at the moment. And then get a rooster and split the chickens. And then we can grow the number of chickens we've got on the farm. Right, next we need to go and upgrade our tractor and go and spray, I think. Yeah, there are some of them are a little bit dodgy in how well they work. The disco is probably the nicest of the ones I've come across on there. Hey, Exlude. I grew up on a farm, and I worked on my dad. So I grew up on my dad's farm. I worked on the farm The farm was sold about 20 years ago, so a lot of the reason why my series and stuff tends to be to do a lot of equipment and things from the 80s and 90s is because that is when I was on the farm, and when where a lot of my knowledge comes from. Right, let's go pay some money and get some features activated, I think. I have not tried the grazing mod yet. I really should on here because, well, we've got a massive grazing field for these cows. So, yeah, it would be good to have the grazing mod on here. I think there's some, isn't there some setup you have to do on the map? 96 mod hub. Now I see what I'm missing. Yeah, I pretty much, Steve. I do the mod hub and king mods. And the reason I tend to recommend king mods over everything else. I've met Marlon. I actually met Marlon at TwitchCon, who runs king mods. He was there streaming with giants. He is a Farm Sim ambassador. And I personally have come across cut stuff on king mods and gone, that shouldn't be released. That you know, there is no permission for that. I've dropped them an email, I've dropped them a message, and it's gone from the site within 24 hours. The other thing is, every single link on king mods is the original modder's link. So there's none of this pinching a mod off the mod hub and then putting it up on their own hosting site where they're earning money from it and the original modder isn't. It is all as above board as any mod listing site can be. So yeah, kudos to what the guys at King Mods are trying to do, and it's why I will support them, because they're trying to be the best modder supporting site they can be while still doing the listing as many mods as possible thing. Right, we need to do the tracks first. You need to go into the shop. 37,417. We should be able to add. Right, so I want to turn on 14,000. Yep, it's 29,000 and we have 37. So that will put the Isaria Compact and GPS on this. Fantastic. Let's customize that then. Oh, no, really? You're annoying. Put my 3-point back on. Point. Thank you. That won't cost me anything. Good. Yeah, reconnect that. Reconnect that. What old Ford do I have? I have the 10 series, so I got the 7810. Or the really old one. The really old one I think is also on King Mods. That is the... Oh god, I can't remember what the exact mod is. But that is available on King Mods as well. I'm very... Now, the thing about that Ford is that the mod listing I found for it is on King Mods. The place the modder has uploaded it to is a mod site that I do not recommend, and I never recommend. And it's actually one of my most hated mod sites up there, and I do not know why modders upload their mods to it, because it is such an awful site. So if you guys probably know the one I'm talking about. The tractor, the link for it is available on King Mods. It will take you to one of the worst mod sites out there. but that's where the modders originally uploaded it to. So yeah, I don't condone the other website, but the modders used it. So forgot. Did I? No, I did, didn't I? Oh, we're going to go back to the farm and empty the sprayer. Some people might refer to it as Scum Hub, including me. Laddie Kids, mate, yeah. Yeah, it's the person who uploaded that really classic, very rough around the edges, or a Ford that I'm using on Attingham, is on Scum Hub. But I wouldn't expect, you know, if somebody's uploaded it to there, that's when. Oh yeah, no. Really? Oh, it is the worst. That so I rally against Scum Hub because Scum Hub, and I'm not going to use its real name. Scum Hub, scumhub.us, is one of the worst sites out there. It is full of stolen links, full of stolen mods, and I recommend people do not use it at all, unless you are absolutely sure that, you know, it's the original modders link, which is what's annoying about that one. I can't see him using that site. That's. I mean, it's widely known throughout the creator community as being Scum Hub. It's not even, the thing is, so this is how cynical that website is. It is not an American site. It's got the .us domain. It is not an American site. It is hosted in the Baltics and run by someone from the Baltics. That's the ridiculous thing. So yeah, it's held up as being, oh, it's wonderful American mod site. It's not an American mod site. Yeah. I don't, at the time it would have been very different. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, modders very much turn around to King Mods, go, yeah, we're going to do an early release on your site now. And the other thing, Randall, is, you know, if there were lots of complaints about King Mods, Marlon, who runs it, as I said, is a farm sim ambassador. They have a policy of taking mods that they're alerted to down very, very quickly, and I have never seen a mod on that site that doesn't use the original modders link. And if you see a mod on there that doesn't use the original modders link, you send them a message and say, hey, this isn't right, and they update it. They are very, very good at that kind of thing. And I've not seen another mod site that does, you know, that catalogs mods like they do, that does it the way they do. Really haven't. Right, we need some liquid fertilizer, which is not cheap. DF, yeah, there's no other way. The only other way to get liquid fertilizer is that, which is a lot more expensive. So details, we'll buy one of those. Yes. Now hopefully this is going to be enough liquid fertilizer to do our fields. We could buy another one of these, so we'll see how far this goes. If we do have to buy another one, we'll just bring the down here. Yeah, Alt B to turn the sensors on. That's very true. Right, we need to yeah, Alt B turns the sensors on. I've got the wrong bit selected. Right, let's tractor. There we go. So don't think about to get the board. The Ford is very rough around the edges. For example, I think I showed in yesterday's video, the cab is very, very much or the cab I'm using is very, very much from an older version of Farm Sim and is of a lot less detail than the rest of the tractor. The inner tractor itself, definitely from a previous version of Farm Sim. The edges are very sharp. The textures aren't great. As a rough around the edges little yard tractor, I like it and I'm happy to use it. But it's very obvious not a great convert from a previous version of Farm Sim. Definitely fits in the not a great convert category. It's usable. Right, so GPS on, lines on. We want this at 70 degrees, I think. Auto width it. Right. So, A plus heading, okay. And snap terrain angle is off. Perfect. Right, so A 70 degrees is our direction. We want to move it over slightly. Okay. So that is not quite where I want to be. I want this. I'll look at the state of the... Yeah, you can see that needs rotating a little bit. That probably wants to be... probably don't want to start this side of the field, I don't think. We know it's 70 in the middle of the field. It's not 70 at that edge, though. Yeah, that's better. So move that across to that. Unfold. No, you don't automatically get an account on King Mods, Steve. I'd be surprised if that's the case. No, they just King Mods lists and links back to the mod hub. Auto escape. Right, and on, lines off, and away we go. And look at that nice solid green that we're getting now. Yeah, they probably enter your public details. I'd be surprised if Giants are giving out your any personal details to King Mods. That would surprise me greatly. If that is the case, send me over yeah, send me over what they've got and I'll ask, because that seems a little bit odd. How do you know when to lime with precision farming? Precision farming will only let you lime when you need lime. But you can tell, so if I pop out here, you can see my pH value is good. So if my pH value was bad, it would tell me, it would say I need to lime. It's not spot spraying the fertilizer, because spot spraying is weed only. Oh, but I should have that on. Hang on. No, that's not right. We do need... right. We've got the crops... Yeah, turn on crop sensor. That's right. Right. And the crop sensor should be a little bit more exacting. Yeah, it doesn't. It's yeah, it'll only spray where it needs to spray, which is great. Very, very useful. Means you don't waste any spray with precision farming. It's interesting it's left a little space of at the end there. Oh, it's spot. Yeah, it does that. Yeah, it's always done. Sorry, it's not spot spraying, but it is only spraying when it needs to. So it's got. That's what the application control is. But yeah, so it's turned. You can see it's turned off the ones that are outside the field. It's not the variable width, it's the variable application rate. Because it'll turn off as soon as I've hit an area with where I've got the right amount applied. Cool, thank you, Steve. I'll take a look at that, because yeah, that isn't right. That as long as they should only have publicly available information. I don't think Giants is sharing stuff with them. We have got a fair old amount of fertilizer going on here. Look at that application rate. That's huge. And this is why I love GPS. Hands-free farming. Yeah, it's the proper links. That's what I like, Steve, is the fact that, you know, all the links on there are the links that you guys put out there in the first place. Look at that. So because the edge of the field here already has enough fertilizer supply on here, it turns off the end nozzles, which is brilliant. I love that. This is why precision farming is so cool. Now I'm going to do the linseed next because that's also at 70 degrees that we want to run that. So and move it across so that it's in the right place. I added it to the multiplayer server yesterday, Sean. I love the stone bucket. What an absolutely fantastic thing to have. Turn that off. And it's working. Awesome. So the linseed are going to get a little bit extra fertilizer before their final bit of growth. Under 400 liters to do the first field, because it's, you know, it's only applying what it needs to, and it's applying it specifically because we've got the crop sensor on. It's applying it as it should. Let me just check. We have still got it. Yeah, we've still got the crop sensor on. So crop sensor is absolutely fantastic. It gives a really, really accurate amount of spray. You're using it now in the multiplayer. Yeah, you've got a massive field that you've plowed to empty of stone, Sculpty. I do not envy you. Yeah, so now you can see here where we've put the extra shed in on the edge of this field here. We've got no... we're not doing any fertilizing or anything along that section. Any word for Dusty Dave? I believe he's got a PC. Whether he's actually doing any whether he's actually doing any modding or map making at the moment, I don't know. There we go. Yeah. And Dusty Dave makes some of my favorite maps in FarmCatGR. Oh, no. So the plan going forward for the next year is that we're going to get pumps and hoses on here. We're going to do slurry on all three of these fields. We'll probably place a slurry container right in the middle of all three of these fields. And use that to do these fields, and then spray it like we are on here, because we did slurry on here for the first pass of fertilizer, and it reduces the cost really with precision farming to slurry the fields first. Mr. J Darlington, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I think this might be the first year where we get the maximum yield off these fields, which would be fantastic. I mean, that would be amazing. Stretch! No points. Reminds me of the no prize. Have I thought about the next map to move to with the Realism Experiment? No plans to move the Realism Experiment from Calmsden for a long while yet. If ever, to be honest. I am quite happy on this map. It is perfect. We're building our farm up. We don't own a huge part of the map yet. So, yeah, at the moment, no plans. I'm just enjoying building up the farm. Yeah, there is still so much to do on this map. And one of the things, so the difference between my live stream stuff and my Let's Play stuff, the Let's Plays will change maps every 50 videos or so. Whereas the live streams, it's much longer form content. It's much more, we're here for the longer term with it. 5:45? Does that look about right? 3:45. Okay, let's turn the lines on. Let's move it across. No, 3:45 is not the right angle. Well, there we go. I think we want that at about 3:20 maybe. Oh no. No. 3:35. No, 3:40. $3.40. That's where we want it. That's running up there rather nicely. So turn those lines off. Set that. And away we go. Did I just press the wrong button? Please tell me I didn't just reset that. Ah, I just reset that. 3:40. Right. Lines. Yes. Good. Set on away. Sneaky Pork 13, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Okay, Steve, catch you in a minute. Hi, NHS, welcome along. You got gifted a sub this evening. You're going to confuse GPS and turn it into Question Simulator GPS. Ah, you've been working. I hope work wasn't too strenuous and you're doing okay. Oh, thank you, Steve. Oh. Wow, I don't know why it's missing that. Oh, I know what. So, okay, before we go any further, you might notice that where we're spraying here with precision farming, we've got nitrogen. You can see these patches here where we've got out-of-date data. Now, those patches there you can see when we're spraying are staying red. And it's because it's got no data. NHS 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Thank you for gifting 2 tier 1 subscriptions to Smacky32 and DIY 215. You are awesome. We are 5 followers away from 10k. Yeah, so what I need to do is after this year's harvest, I need to go and rescan those patches. So yeah, that's what I'll go and do. We'll go and specifically target those patches. We might try and buy a scanner and get them done. NHS 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Thank you for gifting 2 more tier 1 subs to Giacomo 1988 and Matt Jolly 1. You are awesome. Probably be more patches by then. So yeah, we need to go and do a few scans and get the out of date data updated. I like that it doesn't just out of date a whole field at once. It just does little patches and causes your data to be less accurate over the field as a result. So yeah, I hope you. I'm always happy NHS. It's not a requirement. I love that. You know, if you wish to give subs, then that's awesome. But it's not a requirement. And thank you so much for your support. It is just, it's incredible. It helps me do what I do, and it helps me to improve the channel and improve the streams. I mean, the whole reason why I have the ability to switch over to a different internet connection when my main one is bad is because the support you guys give me, that's all funded by stuff that comes in from you guys. So it keeps me on the air. It keeps me streaming. It's fantastic. So thank you so much. Well, I am very honored, NHS. I am very honored. Now let's spin out this way because there's a little bit around here that needs getting before we head back. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, another bad patch there. I do know Squirrel. I've never spoken to Squirrel or talked or or had any interaction with Squirrel, but I know Squirrel stuff, yeah. And I've been in some of Squirrel's streams sometimes. Actually, somebody gifted me a sub to Squirrel on here once. There we go. Okay. Sneaky Pork 13. I need to sort the map command out because we only play Calmsden on here. It's Calmsden, Sneaky Pork. Then I was 10. Wow. Oh, that shouldn't be running. Yeah, that giveaway's ended. I forgot to turn it off. Right, so last field. No, it is on. It's on. I don't know what the best angle for this field is going to be. I think it's probably going to be along the bottom here. Yeah, so what angle is this? This is... I'm going to go with 260. Okay. Cool. Turn the lines on because it's massively over. There we go. And we still on? We're still on. So cool. We'll go there. I don't think the whole of this headland is going to stick to it. Yeah, in fact, it's going to come in a little bit on the field, but we should be okay. Because it comes in a little bit and then bulges out at these trees up here. I need to play Farm Sim with Squirrel. I'm not 100% sure Squirrel knows who I am. Is what I'd say to that. I also find it fairly difficult to arrange times to do stuff. Like I'd love to do something with Daggerwind, but trying to sort that out has always proved historically to be very difficult. Hey Taz, welcome along. And I actually owe Daggerwind a lot. Had Daggerwind not given me a massive shout out at just the right moment, I would not be streaming anymore. And that's how crazy that is. He gave me a shout out on his channel at what was one of the lowest points for me when I was streaming, when I was creating, and just gave the channel a massive boost at that point. And just, yeah. I wouldn't be where I am today if Daggerwind hadn't done that. New Day Zero, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. And Anonymous Gifter, which I'm guessing is NHS. Thank you for the 2 gifted sub for Craigie Boy 1981 and F for Jethro 97. You are awesome. It is. I thought it might have been. Corpse 87, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Ooh. How many are we at? We are at 9,997 followers. We are 3 followers away from 10K. Can you, as long as your laptop meets the minimum requirements, I don't see why not. Oh, missed a bit in the corner. There we go. Got it. Yeah, the land down here is silty clay. It's not great. It's you, so yeah. My best suggestion, NHS, is check the minimum system requirements. Check the laptop meets it. There is no reason a laptop that has the minimum system requirements won't play the game. So as long as you meet those requirements, you'll be fine. Should make a really decent amount of money off this year's harvest. Can I make chicken in the game? Yeah, I've got chickens on my farm. So yes, absolutely. Minimum system requirements should be on the Giants website. Hang on, give me a moment. Dum-da-dum. Let me see if I can find this for you quickly. Games. Here we are. So, FarmSim website. farmingsimulator.com/about.php. Minimum system requirements. 64-bit Windows. An i5 3330 or AMD FX 8320 or better. If you've got a modern laptop, it'll meet that. A GTX 660 or R7 256 graphic card with a minimum of 2 gig of RAM and DirectX 11 or 12 support. 8 gig of RAM, 35 gig hard drive, and a sound card. So, yeah, let me just put this in the chat. So, yeah, as long as your laptop meets those requirements, you'll be fine. I'm not sure about the soybean field. It might not, because soybeans are fairly nitrogen rich on their own. We'll load up with the fertilizer that's left, and we'll pop over and check that out. That's weird. On that screen, I can see. Oh no, that's my fields up there, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, that's me being stupid. Yeah, soybean doesn't require the fert, so we should be okay with those. We do need to go and collect the rest of the fertilizer from the shop, so I am going to pop up there quickly and just refill this. That way we can unload it and unload all the fert at once. But that should be our fields all done. Welcome back, Steve. Okie doke. Right, let's go pick up the rest of this fertilizer from the shop. And then we will just go and check the soybean, but as others have said, I don't think the soybeans require any fertilizer. But I don't want to miss the opportunity if you know, by some crazy reason I need to. And then we got plenty of time, so I think we might go and cut the grass on our grass fields and make some silage. We'll do some silage bales. But Yeah, the speed at which this tractor is dropping for its repairs is nauseating. It's why I'll probably use the 7610 to cart during harvest. Because I don't want to use this tractor more than I have to. We'll check that when we get down to the shop. Actually, I don't think we'll have a tractor that's better. Well, any tractor that came up now, we'd have to put the GPS and the crop sensors on, and would cost us an extra 30,000 on top anyway. I'd have been very tempted by that. Jeez. It is the 155, but yeah. Well, obviously can put GPS on, but can't put the... so yeah, that would be a good replacement for our big case at the moment. Although, to get it up to the same engine size, yeah, we're talking 56,000. And our case at the moment is worth 14. That John Deere shouldn't cost much to repair, but it'll have to wait till after harvest. Yeah, we do not have very valuable tractors on our farm. We'll go and have a look at the soybeans. As I said, I don't think they're going to require any fertilizer, but it's worth checking. I think July's going to be fairly busy. And yeah, we'll replant the horse paddock here at some point as well. Unfold. Yeah, crop does not require additional fertilizer. It's just 0. Yeah, it's got more than it needs at the moment, so that's good. That won't cost us anything more this year. Right, we need to go clear these off, unload this sprayer, and then I think we might see if we can do some mowing. I think mowing is going to require this tractor as well. We're relying fairly heavily on this tractor at the moment. I don't want to. but it has got the front 3-point. Gotta love soybeans. Oh yeah. My only issue with soybeans is their best price is always a month before you harvest them. So you have to store soybeans for a long time to make them properly worth it. Does mean you get a nice little boost to your money halfway through the year, but yeah. Right, let's but what we'll do is we'll use this tractor to do the mowing, and then we'll use the 7610 to do the to do everything else. It's just because we need the front 3-point on this. Ah, that's all right, Steve. So 2 things, unload it. Drop that there, and then we'll clean it. Three. Wash sprayer down as well. Yeah, need to wash equipment, keep it clean, and stop it from getting damaged, or lower the wear and tear. Right, I'm gonna need to pull. I really want to build a workshop here, because pulling the mobile workshop out every time is a pain in the butt. Right, let's go get rid of the weight. That can go over here. Ow. And we'll go get the mobile workshop. Wait. No, I need that out the way. Yeah, we got too many bits here for this. We need the bale spike to pick bales off the field. We need the... Yeah, we do need all of this. I just need to... I probably need to go and put it in better places, that's all. Right, and... Hey, Nighthawk, welcome along. Right. So, pull this out. Open that up and get this into the maintenance position. I think I need to concrete this area. I love the readout of this. So it gives me all the details on my John Deere here. And then I go into here and can customize. We can put standards or wides. Yeah, so standard tires would be fine. Wides will cost me. So we're going to have to put standards on it. We need to make sure that we get 3-point and customize. Yep. Okay, and repair. Actually, repair isn't that expensive, so we'll do that now. Paint condition apparently is awful. Right, close that down. Then we'll bring this in here. Anonymous gifter, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. You are awesome. Duff Phoenix 9024 and JL Dunn 88. Welcome to the subscribers. Do I have crossplay? Yes, on YouTube on a Saturday night. We do. We've got the multiplayer community server. Community server's up all the time, and yeah, you can come and join that. Exclamation mark join in on the details on how to join that server. But yeah, community server and community multiplayer every Saturday 8 p.m. on YouTube. It was you. Thank you, NHS. You are awesome. Right. Again, we'll get these in this shed. What map am I on? This is Calmsden. Ashley Livingston 18, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. That hasn't updated. That's so close to that 10k mark. Yeah, definitely need something that I can maneuver in here. I mean, this maneuvers in here well enough, but it would be good to have something I could really maneuver in here well. Something that turned on a dime would be brilliant. Because we're getting a lot more stuff in our storage shed now. And it means I'm having to go further up the shed. Oh, really? Means I'm having to go further up the shed with it all the time. It's a cheap liquid silo I could put in. Yeah, that would be useful, but we've not got a huge amount at the moment, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, that's my chicken. Yeah, those are all for transporting chickens. Those cages. Right, there we are. Let's close that up. We'll turn this off. What's the time? 25 past. Okay. And our fully repaired Deere. And this is the reason why we needed a tractor with the 3-point, so that we could put this on. When's the next 24-hour stream? Will be May next year. So 24-hour stream is normally to celebrate the anniversary of Virtual Farmer. It might move back to YouTube this year, seeing as I can stream on there without too much worry. And it tends to be to celebrate YouTube, so... Or it tends to be to celebrate the YouTube channel's creation. Hey, Klein Farmer, welcome along. I love 24-hour streams. They are insane. Always insane. Nope. Speaking of insane, I am going to start cutting the grass at 5:30 in the afternoon. Oh, yeah. That was so intense. So intense it took me 2 years to recover from it. Stop again from PT. Yeah, well, this is the thing with crossplay. I don't have to worry about that for next year's 24-hour, because we will just we'll just have the farm sim server running the whole way through the 24 hours. So, which will be cool. You know, it will be a case of having an open multiplayer server, one big farm. And yeah, we'll run that and do that way. I'm toying with whether doing farm sim for the whole 24 hours or switching between other games. I feel when I'm on Twitch, it makes sense to switch between other games. If I was to do it on YouTube again, we might just do a 24-hour stream on the on a multiplayer server and do it that way. Your lift, there we go. We might have to go around this twice, I think. Miss Ray running all those red lights. Well, we're going to do, so I think we're going to do some ETS on here in the very near future. I think we might even do some ETS this Friday. Because it's a while since I've done any Euro Truck on the channel, and I would really like to. So I think this weekend we might do some of that. I might see if or this Friday I might do some of that. I think I might see if I can get the Toby hooked up as well, so we can have a go with ETS and eye tracking and see how well that works and how mad that is. Big Town Farm Sim. I always like the mix of games simply because it tends to keep things fresh and keep me awake. But yeah, we'll see. Up to the end, yeah. With two mowers set up like this, not going to take us very long to get all this cut. Wow. There we go. Down. So much easier once we've got two headlands done. We can get straight across the field really easily. And actually, we're getting a semi-decent yield off this. And what is that? That's... Where's my yield map? 90... There we go. Oh, wow. It is actually 100% yield off here, which is not bad because this is silty clay. So I'm happy with that. Silty clay is a pain in the butt. Hello, FS Fan 109. Welcome along. There we go. All lining up. Do you know what? I've noticed in my YouTube videos, I'm saying there we go an awful lot when I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to stop myself, but I'm noticing doing it in live streams as well. Which is, no, don't do it, BF. Pointless bits of vocalization are unneeded. Do they have an international harvester in FS22? Not that I've seen. There might be one on King Mods, but there's not one on the Mod Hub. To my knowledge. Wah-hey! A new achievement. I have no idea. That must be amount of harvested, or? B2 again. Not a lot. Oh dear. I don't have anyone in voice chat with me these days, Steve. I'm too wary. Although I have considered seeing if my brother could join me on Realism on this series, but I'd probably have to change nights because he always has his he always has at least one of his kids on a Sunday night, so it's harder for him. Okay, that has got that field almost done. Right, off, lift, and fold. Off and fold. El Scouter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. 10,000 followers! Scouser, thank you so much. You are the 10,000th follower, whoops, of the channel. Thank you so much. 10K! Both channels officially in the 5-digit range. That is so awesome. Fantastic. Oh, man. Thanks to Jan. Jovic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, down. We're going to go the other way around because I think it'll be easier to cut the field this way round, to be honest. Woo! Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's the save. That's awesome. Come on, this is an autosave, not a crash. Samuel Killer! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, it's unfrozen. There we go. Yeah, that was the autosave. That was the autosave. Woo! I'm an FS22 fan. Can join on PS4. Exclamation mark, join in, Samuel. I do a community multiplayer over on YouTube on a Saturday evening. All the details of how you can be a part of that are there. Put that in. You need to, yeah. Go follow the instructions there. But yes, I do a community multiplayer. Once a week. Exclamation mark, join in. And second round the headland. Do this way. So it's just like using or doing combine. You go round the headland once one way and then round it the second time the other. Because there's a little bit more manoeuvring on the second one. Don't notice it. That's a good point. Yeah, this is much faster cutting this way. We might actually remember to cut these fields more often doing this. Mainly because we keep running out of time. Playing FS yesterday, saved left. Oh no! This is why I like the save game backup folder, FS fan, on PC. The amount of times the save game backup folder has come into use for me is ridiculous. And it's why I've now, despite the fact that it freezes my game every so often, having the autosave as I go along has been a godsend, because of course regular setup without that mod, it only saves when you go into the menu. So if you leave it running for hours by, you know, and you don't save it and it crashes, or you don't go out to the menu and it crashes, then it's, yeah, you lose everything. Mr. Legolas69, this is Calmsden Farm. Have I got the new DLC? Pumps, the Pumps and Hosers one? Yes, Nighthawk. Yeah. I do indeed. Right, and in. Okay, we're going to use our 7810 now and get this all rode up. So, off and fold. Off and fold. And we'll give all this a wash down. And get the 7810 out here. Would I recommend it? I like it. I've had a play around with it. We're going to be using it on here. We're going to be using it on Attingham. Yeah, I think it's an awesome DLC. I think it adds an awful lot to doing slurry in FS22. And it's got something like 27 pieces of equipment and placeable objects in it, which is just an insane amount of content. So yeah, I like it as a DLC. I think it's brilliant. Not bad. Managed to cut both fields in 20 minutes. Oh no, actually, that's an hour and 20 minutes. Nice thing about June is it doesn't get dark till late. We'll share that with the devs. Oh yeah, because of course it's Creative Mesh. Yeah, no, Creative Mesh have done an amazing job. Kudos to them. Looks like Jimmy, a couple of get this. Yeah. Mr. Quick Fix, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. There we go. Any extra compared to normal DLC? Yeah, exactly. So I encourage stuff like that. If people want to create DLC for Farm Sim and get it released through Giants and everything, absolutely more power to them. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. The only thing I haven't checked yet is whether any of it connects up to the base game equipment. That would be cool, but I haven't checked any of that. It would be awesome if it did. Right, we want to drop off the forks then and the weight of this. Forks off. The weight at the back over here. The modes are further and just okay. I will. I think I'm already on Creative Messages Discord client farmer, so I'll have to pop in. Yeah, this is going to take longer because we've got this piddly little windrower. I need to upgrade this. Oh, really? I didn't know. Do you know what? I didn't know the separated manure could be used for bedding. Oh, click the... Yeah, because this... So where our mowers were quite wide, this is most definitely not. I'm not actually a fan of these single round windrowers. I'd much rather have a dual one. I was okay, yeah. Yeah, if you need any help, reach out to Creative Mesh. They have a Discord. I'm not sure where the details are for it. But I think probably if you search Creative Mesh Discord, you'll find it. Use the word Samus twist on the front of the tractor almost every map now. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't have that's the thing with this tractor. No front 3-point. Yeah, could probably do with a link to share client farmer. That would be useful. Oh. Okay, trying to keep these close so that we don't strain our pickup too. Awesome. So I'm going to create 2 headland windrows. So like first one, we're going to pop back and do an outer one and then an inner one. And then with any luck, I'll be able to get this, yeah, rode up fairly quickly. I'm not sure we bail this because it's already 7:30 in game. We can do field work until sunset, but I have a feeling sunset is coming soon on here. Oh, I haven't announced who's won the giveaway yet because I haven't selected the winner yet, Eugene. I will get that sorted in the next 24 hours. I meant to do it today, didn't get around to it. I will get it sorted tomorrow. Probably sort it in my lunch break. I will probably also open this month's giveaway, so October's giveaway, during my lunch break tomorrow as well. Okay, yeah. I wonder what was going on there, and then I worked it out. Thank you, Clive Farmer, on here. Let me have a look. Pause that. Doop-a-doop-doo. Right, I will put that in the chat. There we go. Perfect timing. It means that we didn't get affected by the autosave. Yeah, so any questions about pumps and hoses, pop along to that Discord. That is Creative Meshes who created it. Or if you just want to say thanks to the guys for creating it. Exactly. Right, which way? So lift that up. That's our 2 headlands done. You see why this takes so much longer using this? Because you basically, what would normally take one job or one pass with a 2 comb or a 2 spin, except that each one of these are combs, I think. This takes so much longer because it's more maneuvering as well. I'm not going to go the full way along here with this, otherwise I'm going to end up merging it with the other one. Take that to that. Thank you to Kids C 1995 for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. And yeah, the sun is setting now, so I think we're only end up rowing this field today by the looks of things. So we'll get this field finished. I don't think we'll get the second one done, unfortunately. I have got an idea that might speed things up, actually. Looking at the way the cutters worked. And the fact that we have a little bit of a natural pile already. If I was to go like this. And do that. I wonder if... No, I don't think that's quite going to work. It's still too wide on the right-hand side. Yeah, that's not going to work. Fair enough. Worth a try. Yeah, no, it's going fairly well on the mowing and rowing, but yeah, this field we're probably going to get a bit of grass growth because today is the last day of June, and I'm going to roll it after we've cut it because we need to do that. So we're going to lose a little bit of growth as a result of it, but not too bad. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how quickly the light is fading now. Wow. That is quite something. We've only got about 6 rows to go. 7 rows to go, including this one. The tiny windrower, I'm swap dropping the big M. We're not the same. I was swap dropping the big M not too long ago. It just wasn't my big M. And I think my mower, my rear mower, does have a swap dropping option. I wonder actually. Wow, that just kept going. Mower wise, mowers. There we go. How much is something like a... Now that is the crossflow, so that will do 160 horsepower. No, unfortunately, because then that's 70. So yeah, I need well over 200 horsepower, and I do not have a mower that do that. That is 82 and 200. No. So that's one I've got, that, and these are the ones I'm using. So I don't have a powerful enough tractor to run one of those. Don't think the Cavernan does. No, that's Kong Slide. The Cavernan, the Vicon 240 and 82. No, definitely not. I think there was a Potinger one in the Alpine DLC that was smaller and would have run on my John Deere, but I don't think that it's available in FS22 if I remember correctly. Love the sunsets. It's getting hard to see where the grass is now. There we go. Later, honey badger. My pleasure. Okie doke. We are coming up to the final row, I think, and not a moment too soon because I really can't see anything anymore. That is getting very difficult to see where any grass we need to row is. And this is why we have the no field work after sunset rule. Oh, the river looks amazing. Look how quickly that sun has set. I mean, that is ridiculous. We've done like 2 rows and it's gone. But there we go. That is this field all rowed up. We'll leave the windrower on this tractor because we're going to be doing this next time. JW Poe, thank you for resubscribing for your 32nd month. You are awesome. Welcome along. I think we might have to feed the cows next time as well. Cows. Yeah, cows need feeding next time too. So not a moment too soon that we created more of that. I have not tried the relight mod. I went to install it and it's not just a mod you put in your mod folder. It's something you have to apply to the map, and I don't like my maps to be non-updatable. So yeah, I have not used it. Right, into our disco. Let's head back to the house. It is 8:30 in the evening. Yeah, we didn't get all of that done, but that's all right. We got a lot done on the farm. There's an actual mod version now. Ooh, I might have to have a look then. Yeah, because last time I went to use it, it was not just a mod you activated. It was something I had to change. Right, and park her up. Feed the doggy. And take our time down. Right. Let's go to the next morning. So 6 a.m. sleep. It's the summertime, so it's the earliest we can go to in the realism experiment. We want to save again at that point. I like to save before and I like to save after, just in case something goes wrong. And then, as always, what's the shop got on offer? Nothing of great interest to us, actually, for once. So that's pretty amazing. How are we for crops? Let's have a look. Look, yes, we will be harvesting linseed next time then, because the linseed is ready. I'm so pleased we did all that work on here today, because that has paid off in droves then. So linseed harvest next Sunday. We'll also be finishing off the silage harvest that we're doing on 11 and 34. So that's cracking. Very, very pleased with that. So there we go. Fantastic. I'm happy with that. Yay! Harvest begins again next Sunday. Right. Where though are we gonna go tonight? Who is streaming that I can send you guys to? Who's doing some farms? No, wow, really? That's interesting. There's nobody streaming, really. Let's have a look at FS22. Who have we got? There's me. Anybody I recognize, anybody who's a viewer who I can go and throw all of you guys over to. Don't think so, actually. No, so it's an odd night. It's one of those nights where I'm not really sure who to go and. So I follow this person. They're SGA. And he's a partner. Right, I'm going to send you over to Darius Frost. So I'm going to send you over to Darius Frost, SGA member and somebody who I follow, so I've watched his stuff before. So I'm going to send you his way this evening. There we go. First though, I got a couple of thank yous to say before we head off. I want to say thank you to JW Poe for resubscribing. You are awesome. NHS 123445656. Thank you for all your gifted subs this evening. You are awesome. Derek C 1888. Thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Rene Barrow 1. Thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Luke Alden 1988. Thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. The J-Man James, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Here's 73. Thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Rob Simo, thank you for your cheer. You are awesome. Arbitrary Hubris, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. Fisher J, thank you for your gifted subs. You are awesome. And Chameleons, thank you for your cheer. You are awesome. King Scorpion, thank you for your cheer. You are awesome. Nimrod 1001, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Gamer Dragon, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And Ginger Flips, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Sean T89, thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. I will be back on Wednesday night here on Twitch, where we will once again be taking on the hordes of 7 Days to Die with Gamer Dragon. So please come join us for that. Video tomorrow over on YouTube will be Attingham Park. So go check that out. Quite an interesting one. Lots of... we're getting the pigs. We get the pigs tomorrow, and we're starting on the liming. So go check that out. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.